Hello, it's Jeremy here, and I'd like to welcome you to Money Stories, questions to ask your kids. This is the third installment in our series, and in this episode, we're going to be looking at naming one thing that you would buy if you had $100. So if you're lucky enough to find a $100 bill, or if somebody gave you $100, what are the sort of things you could do with them? Now, when I was a kid, $100 seemed an enormous amount of money for me. In fact, I never really even dreamt of having $50, let alone 100. But for an adult these days, $100 is soon spent. And it doesn't seem a lot of money, that is, unless you don't have the $100. If you don't have it, then the $100 may seem like quite a lot of money. But most people would blow it on and not much at all. We're going to see now some of the things that you could spend $100 on, and then you could decide whether it's best to spend that money or to save it. Well, let's look at what you can get for $100 these days. Right, you get 2 console games, 2 video games. You get 8 or 10 movie tickets. You get 10 months on Netflix. Or you get 4 or 5 new movies on DVD. Okay, there are some of the things. Is it worth spending your $100 on those things? What do you think? And let's look at some more now. There's going to be quite a few in this list, so this is our second lot. You could have 15 used DVDs that you buy at a yard sale. You could have lunch for 4 at a fairly nice restaurant. You can have 40 cheap burgers or 90 candy bars. This is for people who are a bit hungry. Right, and still more. You could have 200 packets of ramen if you like ramen. You could have 2 or 3 tanks of petrol, gas, and that gives you enough to travel roughly 800 miles. You could have 2 or 3 oil changes. Or you could buy pillows, blankets, and sheets for a bed. So those are for more practical people, these ones. And more again. You could buy a card table with 4 folding chairs. You get a taxi from LA's Botanical Gardens to Disneyland, excluding the tip. You could get 1 poor quality car tire or a third of a ticket for a hot air balloon ride. Just excuse me a minute. And again, you get 1 night at a cheap motel, single occupancy. You get a tent and a sleeping bag. You get a nice pair of new jeans, or you could get 4 new hats. And even more, you get 2 or 3 complete outfits at a thrift store. You could have 4 or 5 cheap haircuts. You could have a manicure or a pedicure. You get 6 tickets for a laser tag. Okay, so that's got given you some ideas. There are loads and loads of ideas. I'd love to hear from you. So what would you do with $100? Please let me know. Now, I'm just going to give you my email address. You can get in touch with us at moneyschoolforparents.com. So my email will be jeremy@moneyschoolforparents. jeremy@moneyschoolforparents.com. Okay, so if you would like, then get in touch with me there and look out for our next installment of Money School for Parents. Bye for now.